All right, now let's go back to in the story about the woman that was supposed to be helping me opening up the bar. All right, now when I was in jail, she was bringing food because she owned a restaurant. So that was kind of what helped me inside of the jail because I was able to like feed everybody that was in the jail. Now, whenever I was gonna get out of jail, I was like, when I get out, I might get ready to do this and do that, and I ended up getting lipo. So when I got the lipo, the old lady was like, "I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out. You can stay at this house. I'm only gonna charge you like something cheap. It was like $15 or $20 a day." Now, remind you, I only had to be out of jail for like 6 days, and I had got my 360 lipo out of it. So I'm healing. It's 2 days later. Now, remind you, I did not know that this woman wanted me or anything. I did not know that she even wanted anything to do with me. So, like, I was gonna get her to help me, like, recover, because, like, whenever you do a lipo, you gotta have somebody with you. So I ended up finding some other lady that ended up just like randomly helping me and staying with me, and she ended up coming to the house. And then this lady, like, this a whole nother story inside of the story. This lady ended up getting mad because the woman was helping me, and I didn't know. Like, the first night she came by, she was like, she was drunk, like real drunk, because she was an alcoholic. She was like, "Hey, look, I don't care who you got over here. Da, da, da. I just want to help you. Blah blah blah." So, as she saying that she want to help me, me not thinking and just being naive. Like, the next day, I'm just sitting in there like in pain because I just got lipo. This woman comes in like at like 12 o'clock, in like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and shut the power off. And I wake up to the power being off, and I'm like, what the heck going on? So the woman busts in there. It's the police. She drunk. Now, remind you. And then I wake up. It's like a whole bunch of cameras, like camera lights, like we was at a concert. She had all her friends just recording me, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell your baby mama that you got women in here and all of this, and I want my money." And I'm like, "What money? You told me I could stay here for like cheap." And I only had to be out of jail for like 4 or 5 days, if like 4 or 5 days or something like that. And I'm like, "What the hell you mean? Like, you want your money? I just got out. Like, it ain't even been a week." She's mad, not me, not even knowing. She's mad because the lady was there helping me, and she like, "I want my money." This became like an argument, and I'm like, "All right, I just got out of jail. I'm not trying to go back to this jail prison over there. I'm not trying to go back." So I'm like, "Man, look, huh? Let me go to the ATM and I go get you your whatever." It wasn't even a lot of money. It was like I only had been there 6 days, but in her mind, she felt like I owe her thousands of dollars. And this is where it gets to another extortion attempt. A whole nother extortion attempt where this woman, I left out of her house and tried to leave. Now this is like 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to leave. This woman did a whole high speed chase with me out here. I have that video too. If yeah, I'm gonna post some of these videos because y'all think I'm lying. We have a whole high speed chase, and we end up pulling up on, like, whenever we got to a stoplight, she drove a car in front of us, and we was at a stoplight. She just drove a car right in front of me. So the police see it. So they end up grabbing us. She telling them, "Yeah, he owe me thousands of." Now she's pissy drunk. "He owe me thousands of dollars. I want my money. He got money. Go to the ATM." Now she was trying to get the police officers. She was telling them, "Hey, look," in Spanish. She was saying, "Hey, look, pretty much, hey, look, he got money. If you get him to go to the ATM, I'm gonna make sure y'all get some money." So this is what they wanted to do. So they took me, and I'm over here just screaming because, like, I don't know where I'm at. And then some guy, he ended up from New York. He was speaking English. He's from here. He spoke English, and he was telling me, like, asking me what happened. I told him what happened. "Hey, look, a girl mad because I had somebody over there. I don't even go with her, but she's mad because I pretty much had somebody over there and she want money out of it." He like, "Look, bang." look, let's just do what we need to do to get the police away from me, and then we're gonna get out of the way. We end up going to a ATM. The ATM didn't work. The first one that we was at, it didn't work. So I was like, let's go to the other one. We go to the ATM. In the ATM that we at, it happened to work, but like I didn't want to take a whole bunch of money out, so I act like I only had like $200. So when I got the $200 out, I went to the place. Now I don't know what's going on out here. That the police killed me. At this time, I'm like, oh man, the police be killing people out here. I'm thinking they about to get ready to kill me, rob me, whatever. I didn't know what was going on. So they said, how much you want to give us? You like, do you want to go, like, what they were like, do you want to go back to where the lady was at? Cause she had all my clothes. I had Gucci, Louis, all kind of like designer clothes I had brung home from America because I was on a vacation. So like I was like, nah, I really don't want to go back over there, because if I don't take the money that she asked for, because she wanted like $1,000 or $1,500 or something like that. I'm like, if I don't have that money, she gonna try to get me locked right back up for me to go back to jail. And then the police looked at me and it was like, hey, look, how much you want to give us? And I was like, all right, bang. This one of them extortion things. All right. I said, I got $100 right here. I give y'all 50-50 a piece. I gave them the money, and then they was like, you sure you don't want to go? I was like, nah. And they was like, you can go. They took the money from her. And and I knew not to deal with any more women from the Dominican Republic. And then like this woman, like she was pissy drunk, saying that she was trying her best to get me to like fight her friend. They were just trying to get me locked up, and I just wasn't going